Assalamualaikum and very good evening. Today, our group will discuss about why Malaysians love to spend their time in 24-hour restaurant. So, before we start with our discussion, I would like to introduce our candidate for today. So, I would like to call candidate 1 to introduce himself.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Muhammad Faiz Jazman bin Muhammad Jeffrey. I am candidate 1.
Next, we go with candidate 2.
Hi, my name is Daniel Sri. I'm candidate 2.
Next, we go with candidate 3.
Assalamualaikum and very good evening. I am Hafizuddin and I am candidate 3.
And last but not least, I am candidate 4. My name is Muhammad Taufik Hidayat. And so I think we can start with our discussion for today. So let us start with the candidate 1.
Malaysians love to spend time in a 24 hours restaurant. In my opinion, it is because of hanging out with friends. We can take Mama restaurant as an example. The Mama culture is extremely popular among young adults and teenagers with who find it a safe place to hang out with friends during the night, and also because the fare for food and drinks is quite affordable. The modern Mama restaurant have a cafe aspect which are furnished with decent seating arrangement and television which let them catch the latest programs or live matches as they dine. The go-to place for people who want to just catch up with friends, sit for hours on and not have to spend much at all is of course a Mama restaurant. I have lost count of how many hours I have spent just chilling with a group of friends at the Mama with only one glass of limau ice. Nigerians in general are notorious for being thrifty, and it comes as no surprise we would do anything to stretch our ringgit, even it means dealing with the heat and noise associated with your typical Mama. As we all know, almost all Mama restaurants are open and available 24 hours per day. This factor could be the main reason as some people who still available at the late night may get their time here before going home. As for teenagers or other football fanatic, they usually hang out with their friend watching football matches here as some football match are scheduled at late night Malaysian time. That because a large number of mamas have a big outdoor screen that give the outlet a stadium-like atmosphere with fans from both sides, cheering on their team and hurling friendly banter at each other. It's not just football talk. When it comes time for our national shuttlers to take to the court in major tournament matches, Mama are often packed to the brim in a sea of national pride, urging on our heroes. You truly feel the togetherness of nation all thanks to that big screen at the Mama. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you to candidate 1 for his opinion. So let's move to candidate 2.
Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I think why Malaysians love to spend time in a 24-hour restaurants is because to enjoy the atmosphere of the place. This is because as we all know, 24-hour restaurants, or we can call it kedai mama in Malaysia, it has their own vibe. Okay, for example, there is football match held on that day between Liverpool and Chelsea. The restaurant will full of customers because they want to watch the games with their friends or their family and enjoy the food with drink. Normally, the 24-hour restaurants will set up a big screens and turn on the projector to show the game for the customer. It will attract people to watch the game at the restaurants. In addition, people love to enjoy the game with the big screens, with the vibe at the restaurants. The vibe that I mean is the cheers, the shout, the laugh uh, of other people around. That feel is like you at the real stadium. So that's why I think Malaysians love to spend time in 24-hour restaurants because they want to enjoy the atmosphere of the restaurant. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you to candidate 2. Next, we move to candidate 3.
Okay, thank you, candidate one. The reason why Malaysian people love to spend at the 24 hours restaurant is because they want to use free Wi-Fi in 24 hours restaurant. From cafe bar to shop retail outlets, Wi-Fi is becoming a common amenity because we all live in connected lives. The internet and the devices that connect us to it has become as a big necessity which we all needed. Okay. Most most Malaysian people use devices which it is use the internet. So when the restaurant has a Wi-Fi, the customer can be enabled to access the internet. And then the 24 hours restaurant provide Wi-Fi to the customers to fulfill their expectation. Often Malaysian people just hang out at the 24 hours restaurant and chill with teh tarik and roti canai because they want to do their work with using the internet. At the same time, the restaurant can have more profits when someone spend more time and spend more money at their restaurant. Okay, it can be the convenient to someone who have some work which have to use the internet. Due to coronavirus season, many students don't have the internet at their homes, so they go to the 24 hours restaurant, which has a free Wi-Fi, and it can help save their data cost, their data internet to the 24 hour restaurant and has the free Wi-Fi. They also give their customer a convenience such as the customers can pay the bills with their mobile smartphone, and it has to use the internet in case their customers don't have a data internet. So my wee conclusion or my small conclusion is customers which is Malaysian people uh, are increasingly choosing to pay for goods and service using mobile application such as Samsung Pay or Apple Pay, which it's to use it which uh, when we have to use it, we have to access the internet. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you, candidate one.
Thank you to candidate 3. So, for my opinion, the reasons why Malaysians love to spend their time in 24-hour restaurant is because they want to enjoy the variety of food and drinks. As we guys may know, Malaysia is famous with their 24-hour restaurant. For example, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, or we all know as KFC, or not not to mention Mama restaurants. Um, I think we can choose any kind of food that we want to eat. For example, McDonald's. They offer us a lot of variety of food. For example, they can offer us burger, and there are many kind of burger that is offers. For example, chicken burger, beef burger, or they also even offer us with some dessert like ice cream or pie. And then if we don't like burgers or anything like junk food, We also can eat at mama restaurant because they mostly have like Indian food. For example, we have roti canai, nasi kandar, tosai, teh tarik, ice melo, and more. As you may know, they have many kinds of variety of food that serve in 24 hours restaurant. Sometimes we crave to eat something past the midnight. So, and we all know that it is hard for us to find some restaurant that still open after 12 a.m. So the best place to eat is at 24-hour restaurants, and we can have a lot of variety of food and drinks to eat. For me, if you hang out with your friends or your family, you don't need to fight about the destination that you want to eat because, for example, you just go to mama stall. You just can, if you want to like to eat nasi kandar, you just can order it. Or if you want to eat like something like snack, you can just order roti canai, tosa, and some more. For me, the food that 24 hours restaurants offer are very delicious and it is kind of affordable for us. For I think the major reasons why the Malaysian love to spend their time in 24-hour restaurant is because they want to enjoy the variety of food and drinks that they have. So that's all from me, and I would like to ask candidate one if he want to add some points.
I am agree with panel four opinions. We, as Malaysians, speak of makan evocatively, and to many of them, it is synonymous with food, and food is love, and love is life. How could we forget the ample options of drinks on hand, from Malaysian favorite like teh tarik and teh ice, all the way to funky specialized drinks like boba milk tea and ice cream fruits with nata de coco. Just talking about it, it is making me craving.
Thank you for that. So candidate two, would you like to talk about anything?
Yes, sorry. I disagree with panel one opinion, which is the Malaysian love to spend their time at 24-hour restaurants because to hang out with their friends. In my opinions, I think that they should not hang out with their friends at day. Instead, they can go to some place which more interest and attractive, such as cinemas, bowling, parks, and moreover. The 24-hour restaurants is just a place that we came to eat, just eat, pay, and leave. It's not quite appropriate to hang out with our friends or our family. So that's all from me. I hope panel one don't blame me just because I disagree with your opinions. Thank you.
So for panel three, do you have any opinion about our discussion today?
Oh, okay. Candidate one, I couldn't agree more with candidate one that 24 hours restaurant serve variety food because it's surrounded the it because the restaurant surrounded with variety stall from many cultural foods. I mean, they have Thai, Indian food, and etc. And it is convenient for Malaysian people to enjoy the food. That's all for me lah.
Thank you. So I just want to make uh, the conclusion for our discussion today. So as all the panels agree with the reasons why Malaysian love to spend their time in 24-hour restaurant is because of the variety of food and drinks. And I think that's the really major reasons why the Malaysian love to spend their times at 24-hour restaurants. Um, I think you can get a variety kind of food and drink at anytime and anywhere at the 24-hour restaurants. So I think this is the end for our discussion today. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, candidate one. Thank you all. Candidate two and candidate three. Thank you.
Thank you.
And goodbye. Bye.
Terciduk kau punya.
Stop recording.